This week, I pretend to drive a boat, make friends with the local wildlife, and find out if it's really cheaper to rent a private yacht than staying in a hotel.
Oh, hello from Fort Lauderdale Airport in Florida, and I'm here because I'm off to somewhere super cool today, but to get there, we've got to go and get on a plane. Let's go and get on board. Welcome to Marsh Harbour in the Bahamas, or the Bananas as our children have started calling them, but it's beautiful here, isn't it? Look at that gorgeous sunset over there. And you may notice that I'm not on an airport runway today because look, we've done planes loads, we've done trains loads, we've even done a cruise which didn't turn out to be that great admittedly, but today we're off on a bit of a different sort of cruise because today we're going to be living the lifestyles of the rich and famous as we take a ride on a luxury yacht.
Our ride for the next few days was the Adventurer, one of a fleet of yachts you can charter from a company called Navigare Yachting, who have bases all around the Caribbean.
Welcome aboard the Laguna 50, which is a sort of luxury yacht type thing. And this is going to be our home for the next few days as we explore the beautiful Abaco Islands here in the Bahamas. Let's go and have a look around and see what this thing is like on board. Hello, Sussy Baka.
It's freezing cold.
All right, then, so welcome on board the Lagoon 50, which is a 6-bedroomed private yacht. This thing is just absolutely amazing, isn't it? This is the bit where the driver sits up here, the captain, the skipper, boat driver, whatever we're calling him. That's where he sits up there. We've got this area down here which is like for sitting and chilling outside. There's an outdoor bar area there and everything. We sit there and have our dinner at night. And as we come along the front here, we've got the front of the boat. This is a catamaran, so we've got two sort of areas here where they're like call them bows, like the pointy bits anyway. They're here, so we've got this area here, then you've got the middle bit here, you can sit and sunbathe there, and then you've got the area down the other side as well. All very cool. As we come around the other side of the ship, we've basically got the same thing again, and then coming up here, this is obviously where the driver sits, and the driver is currently out going shopping, so we've come up to have a look here, and you've got like a bed area here. You can sit and chill up on the top of the deck, sit here, pretend to drive the boat. Anyway, so that's that. Anyway, it's all very cool, isn't it? Look, there's a big screen there showing us where we are on a map and everything. And there's the engine throttle things there and buttons that you can press. Very cool, very cool. Go back downstairs. Let's go and have a look inside. Have a look around the inside of this boat. So we come in here. So this is the inside then of the boat. We've got like a seating area here and a table, which is all pretty cool. And there is like a little chart station thing over there. We've got a kitchen over here where the chef is doing his work and getting everything cooked and cooking up some lovely meals. And then if we go downstairs here, we go down to the bedrooms. So this is our bedroom here then at the front of the boat. It's really spacious. You've got a view right out there over the ocean. There's a skylight up there as well. This is really nice, and the bedrooms have ensuite bathrooms as well, which is quite nice. Ours is in here, and then we've got that lovely shower, quite spacious again, toilets, sink and everything's all in there. This thing is just incredible. It's amazing what they can do with such a tiny space when you think that we're actually in the nose of the boat here at the front. There's 6 bedrooms on this particular boat. There's 4 that are this size, so there's 2 in each front and 2 in each back at the other end. And then there's another 2 bedrooms in the middle as well, where we've got the kids sleeping at the minute. All right, it is day 2, and we're here in the Bahamas. We just had breakfast. We are about to go on the little launch thing across to an island somewhere and go to a little remote island here. So let's go and jump on the boat and head across.
All of Navigare's boats have a launch that you can use to take you to shore, something that we made a lot of use of on our trip.
All right, then we've come to the first stop of the day, and it's a little island, just a little desert island where there isn't much, just a bit of sand, a bit of sea, and a swing that the kids can go and play on. It's pretty nice actually out here. It's lovely, very secluded and quiet. The sea's quite temperate too, which is quite nice. So yeah, we're here for a little bit. Have a little look around. There's not much granted on here, but it's still quite nice and relaxing. Anyway, if you want tropical beaches, this is the place to come. It's beautiful here.
After a while, it was time to head back to the yacht and say goodbye to the sandbar as we headed out to sea to explore our next stop on our tour.
Right, now I'm saying goodbye to that first spot, that beautiful Tahiti beach. We're stopping off somewhere to pick up some supplies for the rest of the charter that we've got this boat for. And then from there, I think we're going to be heading off somewhere else this afternoon as well, which is pretty nice. This is the front of the boat. You've got this area here you can sort of lay down, and there's like beds and stuff. And these areas here, like the nets, you can sort of sit on them as well. I've not dared to sit on the nets yet because they're a bit bouncy. But Anna's been sitting on there anyway, looking at all the fishes underneath. So we're just pulling into, I think we're going back towards Marsh Harbour a little bit to go and get some supplies. Apparently we need some bits and pieces. We've got a chef and a captain on board the boat as well, which is quite nice, so we don't have to worry about any of the driving the boat stuff, because obviously I don't know how to drive a boat. I can barely drive a car. And we've got a chef who's taking care of all of the cooking and all the bits and pieces on the boat as well, which is really nice. So it really is relaxing sitting out here on the front. It's nice, isn't it?
The cool thing about this trip is that you can get the skipper and the chef included in the charter, so you really don't have to worry about a thing apart from just sitting back and relaxing.
Right, so we're heading across to the third place that we're going today. This is just so cool because you know what, we can just pretty much ask them to take us anywhere in this part of the Bahamas that we want. We've actually had them come up with a bit of a route for us because we don't really know this part of the world at all. Apparently there's just loads of like unique things on each different island, so they're sort of just trying to head from one place to another. We're off to Guana Cay, I think, at the minute, to spend the night over there where there's a little tiki bar and things. Apparently that should be quite nice, so we're just sort of chilling out now. Just heading across. This is just lovely, isn't it?
It wasn't too long though before we were dropping anchor once again in Guana Cay.
Alright, so we've come to a place called Guana Cay, which is quite pretty. There's like a little beach over there and a bar and everything. I'm not sure we're going to be going over there tonight because dinner is almost served. I've got the beer here. Sans, it's like a Bahamian local beer. It's pretty decent, isn't it? So I'm going to sit and have a beer, and then we're going to have some dinner soon because the chef is cooking up another delicious meal, I think. And we've stopped here for the night in Guana Cay in the Bahamas. I have actually been here before. This is a lovely little place. There's a little beach over there with a tiki bar that you can go to in the evening and have a drink. We're just staying on the boat. It's quite nice here. The sun is just setting out over the Atlantic Ocean. Is it the Atlantic? Do we still call it that here in the Bahamas? But here on the boat, and yeah, absolutely loving it so far, I have to say. You know what, for the price you pay for this thing as well, it's just incredible. Literally, it's cheaper than staying in a hotel. I'll let you know at the end of the video just how much it's cost, but yeah, just love it. Let's go head inside, have some dinner in a few minutes, and yeah, enjoy our second night here on the Adventurer in the Bahamas.
The next day, we woke up to an incredible sunrise just as breakfast was being prepared.
Oh, well, good morning from Guana Cay in the Bahamas. We've had a lovely night here, docked in the marina, and we are now heading off to see some swimming pigs for the kids. That'll be quite nice, won't it? It's a gorgeous day here. Hey, it's Anna. How are you doing?
Good.
Being sussy. We're off to see some swimming pigs, I think, today. It's gorgeous. Look how calm the water is here. It's just beautiful. We just lifted the anchor. We're going to pretty soon be heading off to see these pigs. You know, the thing is, with this being a catamaran, it's actually surprisingly stable. You can see if the boats that aren't catamarans, there's a little yacht over there and it's following us at the minute, or we're following it. And it's not a catamaran. You can see it really swaying from side to side, and it's surprisingly smooth actually, this. We have a few bumps from time to time, but we are out at sea at the minute and we can walk quite happily around the outside of the boat. It's quite nice, really. Not much motion at all, and you don't get seasick really on here, I suppose, because we're all kind of within the islands of the Bahamas, so it's like being on a big lake, really. It's quite nice.
After about an hour or so, we were pulling onto the dock at an island with a rather confusing name.
Right, we have arrived. Where are we, Sam?
I don't know.
It's No Name Cay, which is so called because it has no name apart from...
Yeah, but if his name's Cay, then how does he have no name?
Because it's No Name Cay. I don't know. I don't come up with these things, Sam. Anyway, there are pigs in the water who just sort of...
There's one over there.
There's one over there. Look, in the water. We're going to go and see these swimming pigs. So-called swimming pigs, anyway. Let's go and have a look. Oh, and they're stroking the piggies, look. Are you enjoying the piggies? It's a very sussy pig. A very, very sussy pig. You see the baby? There's a baby one, look. No, you can't pick them up.
No.
After a while, we got back on the boat and headed back out to sea towards the next stop on our nautical adventure.
Oh my goodness, isn't this just absolutely heavenly? This is Cocoa Bay here in Green Turtle Cay. Just absolutely stunning. It's called Green Turtle Cay because there are turtles swimming around the boat here. Absolutely wonderful. We've got gorgeous beach over there, beautiful azure coloured seas. This is just phenomenal. You wouldn't get to see this if you were staying in a resort hotel, would you? You wouldn't get to come and stay somewhere serene as this right now. Just beautiful. Look at that. It's just incredible, isn't it? Wow. You know, never in a million years did I ever expect that one day I'd be standing somewhere as beautiful as this. Just, you see it in pictures, don't you? You see it in brochures and things like that, and you don't think that it's ever possible to come and actually see this and experience places as tranquil as this. Just amazing. This video is brought to you by the Holzkern Sternum wristwatch. I don't know about you, but when it comes to watches, I've really never been much of a watch expert. I've had my smartwatches, which are brilliant because they tell you what time of day it is and they pop up with your notifications. But you know, sometimes you just want something a little bit more special, and that's where this week's sponsor comes in, Holzkern, because they've sent me this. This is the Holzkern Sternum watch, and it's so cool. It's made of actual zebra wood mixed in with metal, and look at the detail that this thing has. This feels like a really exquisite timepiece that I'm wearing here, and as I mentioned before, I'm not one really for wearing exquisite timepieces, but you know, when you want to wear something a little bit special, well, you can't really beat this. It's a fully automatic watch, which means you wind it up and you have all of the intricate machinery inside. It's just incredible how they make these things to keep the time just by winding them up. No batteries involved or anything in this one. It's such a nice thing to wear on your wrist. Honestly, I have to say that by wearing this watch, it may be a little bit dangerous for me because now I've actually caught the bug of wearing a really nice timepiece on my wrist, and it's just incredible to see all of the detail and everything that's gone into making this, and it's just a fantastic thing to wear. Holzkern have such a range of really beautiful watches as well that you can see on their website, made out of wood and metal and stone and all sorts of materials that you wouldn't even think would go into a watch, but they do it so brilliantly as well. Holzkern have over 1,000 watches to choose from, all made from natural materials just like this one, and you can check them out on the link on the screen now and down in the description using my code. And if you order by June the 11th, you'll get delivery in time for Father's Day. What better gift to give your dad than a really nice piece of timeware like this? Right, anyway, it looks like it's time to get back on the boat. So how are you enjoying the boat ride so far, Miss AJ?
Good.
Yeah? What's been your best bit so far?
Monkey.
Monkey?
Sus
That
monkey.
is such a sussy monkey. It's your favourite monkey, isn't it? Actually, I'm your favourite monkey.
You're an egg.
Thanks. And you're very sussy.
I know. There we go. Hide him. It's me.
You enjoying the boat?
Yes.
You're getting impatient to go and jump in the water again, aren't you now?
I know. He's a sus monkey. That's what he does.
He's a sus monkey.
He
You're
does
like,
sussy
just like you,
things.
you're a sus monkey.
He
You're
does.
very sus. You're very sus.
Hold it. The food is so good. I never want to leave this boat again.
You don't want to leave the boat.
No.
You're going to stay on here for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
With sus monkey?
Obviously.
Obvi.
And the rest of my toys and teddies.
I don't think there would be any room for you. It'd just be a boat full of squishmallows.
Yeah. I'll just kick you guys off.
Thanks. Alright, we're heading into shore. Let's see some turtles, eh, Sam?
I guess.
You guess. You're not really up for this.
No.
You will be. We're going to go and play Subnautica again.
I guess.
Yeah, this one's cool.
Whoa.
Boils in the water as well.
Hold it there. Hold it still. Look, watch it. There we go. Look, go. There you go. How does that feel?
It's so cool.
After feeding the turtles, it was time to feed ourselves, and we got back to the boat to find a lovely steak dinner had been made for us by the chef.
Right, then we've come to our stop for the night here at Guana Cay in the Bahamas. I mean, come on. Would you look at that? You cannot beat this as a place to stay for the night, can you? You've got the beach over there, there's lush forest just there, there's sharks and stingrays and everything over there. There's an AJ just there. How are you doing, AJ? Anyway, so yes, how are you enjoying your yacht adventure at Anabu, Miss Anna? You're enjoying it? It's sussy, she says. Anyway, right, well, it's evening time, so we're going to retire inside, I think. Sit and watch this gorgeous, beautiful sunset here over Guana Cay in the Bahamas, baby.
The next morning, it was another beautiful day in the Bahamas.
Well, good morning from this beautiful part of the Bahamas here. Just look at the sea behind me. It's so calm this morning. It's like glass, this water, and you can see, look down there, you can see straight to the bottom. It's unbelievable, isn't it? We are starting the day today with a trip over to that beach over there, I think, in the little dinghy, because we're going to go and see the stingrays and the sharks over there, which should be pretty nice. So we're going to all hop in the boat and head on over to that beautiful little tropical beach that you can see right there. Alright, well, this is the beach where we can come and swim with stingrays and sharks. Morning. Fancy seeing you here.
What, on a beautiful beach in a cove?
On a beautiful beach, yeah. This is where we found Rachel. You've just been here all the time, haven't you?
Always.
You've been enjoying it so far. We've not seen much of you on this trip, but it's nice though, isn't it?
I always love coming down here.
This is a beautiful beach. You make it sound like we're here all the time. You always love coming down here. We don't really live on a luxury yacht in the Bahamas all the time, you know.
No, but it is so affordable to do.
It is. It is. I'll go talk about that later on in the video.
Sorry.
No, but you're giving a good teaser forward. So that's good. Yes, we'll cover that a little bit later on tonight. But yeah, it's just amazing that you come and do this, isn't it? Really.
I mean, it's just phenomenal.
Beautiful beach. Anna's loving it. Sam, bless him, has been sunburnt, hasn't he, on this trip? So he's not really been out much. But Anna's been just, well, you've seen, she's
my little water baby.
She's a little water baby. She's currently feeding the sharks. So yeah, brilliant.
I have to say, this was one of the absolute highlights of the trip for me. I'd been a little bit nervous about getting in the water with animals that are literally designed to kill you, but actually the stingrays and sharks here are only really interested in whatever food you've got for them. They're so friendly, and once you get used to them being a bit pushy, it's an incredible experience. On the boat, it was soon time to head back out to sea.
Alright, so we've said goodbye to the stingrays and the sharks. We're heading back south again now towards Marsh Harbour. This is the last full day that we've got here, because tomorrow morning, sadly, it's time to say goodbye to this beautiful yacht. So I guess the important thing really is, how much does this end up costing to get a yacht like this for this period of time? And you know what? When somebody first suggested that I took a trip with the family on a yacht, I'm thinking, I'm not a millionaire. There's no way that I could afford a yacht like this. It's the sort of thing that normal people don't do. People don't just rent a yacht for a holiday, do they? This is what your music stars and your film stars all do when they want to go on vacation or on holiday. But you know what? Actually, I've had package holidays that have cost more money than this per person. This trip in total works out at $500 per person, and that includes the skipper and the chef as well. That's To me, that's just incredible value for money. I've literally paid more money per person to have a holiday in Mallorca before, and for the same price you get to come and ride on this private yacht and go wherever you like, enjoy this beautiful, beautiful place in the Bahamas. And just honestly, it's probably the most relaxing holiday that I've ever had, because you don't have to do anything, you don't have to lift a finger, you just sit down, chill, get served drinks, get served meals through the day. It's just phenomenal. Honestly, I would highly, highly recommend it, and you can book it as well using Navigare's website. I'll pop a link on the screen and down in the description as well too, where you can get a trip with Navigare on the yacht. It's just amazing. Come and do it. It's a fantastic experience.
We parked up back in Guana Cay again, where this time we got off the boat and headed out for a walk along the beach. You right then, dude?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good. How you enjoying the yacht trip so far, mate?
It's pretty good. I mean, I did get sunburned, but then again, I burn really easily, so.
You do. You're like me. You turn into a lobster
Yeah.
when the sun comes out, don't you?
Boiled egg.
A boiled egg. Thank you. That's why I've got my hat on, so I'm not boiling my egg any more than I was already. But yeah, what do you reckon to the Bahamas?
It's good.
It's good, isn't it?
It's hot though.
A bit hot. It will be. Yeah, you're in the Caribbean, Sam. I mean, look at that view there, mate.
Yeah.
There's our. Which one's our boat? Is that one sort of out there somewhere?
Well, yeah, every boat's out there somewhere.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But anyway, well, they're going off back to the boat now. We better go, otherwise we're going to be stuck on this Bahamian island forever, aren't we, Sam?
Yeah, we're gonna be what's the word?
Stranded.
No, there's another word.
Left behind.
I don't know. Yeah, something like that.
We don't want to be stranded on this island, do we, really?
I mean, it's got a bar on it.
It's got a bar, that is very true, Sam, but you can't drink because you're not 18.
That's true.
And it's 18 here in the Bahamas to drink. Right, anyway, let's go and get on back on the boat, shall we, dude?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go and get back on that boat. On the way back to Marsh Harbour, we were joined by some friends who swam alongside us for a bit, just putting the icing on the cake to what had been an absolutely amazing few days. We chartered our yacht from Navigare Yachting through their website at navigareyachting.com. I'll pop a link in the description so you can check it out.
Alright then, welcome back to Marsh Harbour. We've had an absolutely amazing ride on this boat. It's so cool to be able to just cruise around the Bahamas on this beautiful yacht in this beautiful part of the world. Let me know what you thought to it down in the comments below. Would you do this over taking a resort holiday somewhere? Well, let me know down in the comments. We've had an absolutely fantastic time personally, and we will definitely be hoping to come back and do it at some point. Thanks again to Holzkern for sponsoring the video. Check those watches out down below. My new amazing piece of time wear. And yeah, in the meantime, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.